of why you store your meds at the proper designated temperature. Otherwise, they do not.
There you go. Yep.
Right down.
You're done.
I make the mistakes, but you don't have to. And you know what? These aren't like super big, gigantic, humongous. That is a blip in life, okay? And you know what? These are the kinds of oopsie blips in lives that PSAs do not tell you.
Rồi con này là mã A8.
Do not tell you. That your doctors do not tell you. You see, this is called life experience, okay? These are the little things. It's on par with it's on par with finding out that you put your toilet lid down when you flush the toilet. It's on par with it's written on. I know it's written on there. It's easy to forget. Sometimes it's easy to forget. I'm the cousin your parents compare you to. No, I'm the cousin that your parents say, "Oh, don't turn out like that cousin."
Do it. It's okay. Kylie, you're not even moving.
Because I was like, this degree was not safe. This degree is not going to make me any money. Okay? The correct choice there is to have just taken computer science to begin with. I make some mistakes, so you guys don't have to. College sounds rough. You're scared now. Oh, just don't do honors. Just literally don't do honors. Don't do anything. Don't go high. If you do honors, do not go higher than an honors degree. And simply just graduate with your bachelor's and get out of there. I made a big mistake by doing beyond. By going beyond. So, if you don't want to do a thesis, and if you don't want to suffer, do not go beyond. College is a scam, especially in the US. Oh, fair enough. I mean, for me, it's university. Yeah, here's a hot take. I fucking hate academia, but I love intellectualism, and it's a very upsetting that only socially acceptable is socially acceptable is sort of like way too expensive to do intellectualism for a hobby, right? Because you need access to a lot of academic material. And for some reason, they paywall knowledge, and it's not even it's not even
Kidding, what?
It's like, oh yeah, you know, subscribe to all the academic journals you can read. No, pay me $500 for this very obscure paper that I wrote 5 years ago. Yeah. And also, this is the key to unlocking the entire core of this topic that you want. Either that, or it's a garbage paper. Who knows? Nobody knows. Better pay me 500 USD. And meanwhile, like, you email the next guy, and he's like, oh yeah, I know it says it costs 500 USD, but here, have it for free. So, I don't know. Academia sucks. I hate academia. You remember that time in trade school, one class was just a professor trying to sell her own textbook that she... Yeah!
Right in.
So remember So this is very, very prevalent, especially in the cultural arts, right? So, here's a little bit of a history.
I got it. Video.
Okay, here's a little bit of history. In high school, Neg Nasu was a burnout dropkick. Neg Nasu, all she wanted to do was spend all her time at home drawing pictures, watching anime, and the only class that she was really good at was Japanese. And also some other classes that I had to be good at because I went to an academic school. And so, everyone was like, oh, you know, Meg, you're very good at picking up bits and pieces of other languages. Like, you learned how to speak Korean, and also the Mandarin that you have learned from the dramas that you've watched as well also sounds really accurate. Yeah, that some people thought that right? And I'm like, whoa, really? And so my parents were like, yeah, I think you should look into language teaching, right? And so I wasn't really convinced because I was like, oh, I don't know, it's just a thing that I do, right? It's just fun learning different languages, you know? Yeah, I thought it was fun. You know, maybe like because I'm good at pronunciation.
I got that! Holy!
Maybe I should go be a speech pathologist, right? Maybe I should go be a speech pathologist and like take linguistics as a major. Let's go, Dad! Well, that's what I did, and I hated it. I hated it. Just because I was good at it. I hated it. It was awful. I got through like 90% of that degree, and I was like, shit, man, this sucks. Yeah. Linguistics, because it was supposed to be a double degree, okay? Yeah, it was supposed to be a double degree that got me through into speech pathology. Yeah.
I agree.
And it sucked so badly. And during that time, right, I started sort of like making games on the side. Like, I was playing with RPG Maker, I was like playing with like Game Maker and Unity and all that, and I was like, hey, this is so much more fun. Hey, all of my friends that I met in Unity Club are devs.
Oh, no way.
Is this really something? Because proportionally, like, how do I put this? Like, proportionally, if all of my friends are devs, then maybe shouldn't I also be a dev as well? So, and then I switched to computer science. Aren't those almost completely unconnected? Yeah, well, I was stupid. How did I get from learning languages to speech pathology? Well, you see, going to the school that I went to, where everyone around me was becoming lawyers and doctors, I felt really bad if I didn't also aspire to be a lawyer or a doctor. So, I mean, I guess I just went to speech pathology, because speech pathology technically makes you a doctor. Yeah, but languages are fascinating, right? Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not a lawyer and a doctor now, but I am a software engineer, so, you know, I guess that's still pretty prestigious, kinda. Not lawyer and doctor level. And also, yeah, I stopped talking to a lot of people that I knew in high school, all the doctor and the lawyers. All the doctors and the lawyers. Now I'm just hanging out with my dev uni friends.
What's you left? Oh, the ball got me.
That was one.
It is a little bit embarrassing sometimes. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It really does feel like it's life stages. You're sort of like, oh, everyone else is out there doing their lives and everything, and you know, they're buying property. Thank God they're not getting married. Thank God none of them are in big, like, stable. Well, one of them is in a stable relationship. Yeah, but they're not getting married soon. It's fine. Anyway, I mean, they're buying property. They have full-time jobs. Heck, one of them even recently got a promotion that put her at a six-figure salary, and everyone in the friend group makes fun of her because it's like, oh, look at you, six-figure salary. Let them be happy. I know.
Yeah, you did it.
You know, it makes me anxious. And like, you know, during the few days where I was sick, and I was sort of sitting there, you know what I did while I was sitting in the hospital? Just sitting next to my dad while he was on his phone? That's right. One of my friends, she recently started her own small business. And she wanted me to read through her freaking contract. So I sat there for a few hours reading the contract. I'm just thinking like, man, uni, and what stuff do I do? I'm silly on the internet, right? But anyway, so that's just a little bit of my education. And so I just wanted to say to everyone, don't do what I do. Don't aspire to be a doctor if you don't actually want to be a doctor, because it will suck and you will hate it, and it will suck and you will hate it, and it will suck and you will hate it, and it will suck and you will hate it, and you will end up spending a longer time in university, bigger uni debt than the other people around you. Honestly thinking of dropping out, but apparently there are positions for which you need higher ed, and you have no fucking idea how that works, and you want to start your own company one day. Honestly, if you want to start your own company one day, you just start it. Just start it. And I've seen your website, Bill. I've read your things.
So elegant, Paige.
And I've read and I know how much of a driven person you can be. It's just that I'll tell you your one flaw though, my good sir. Okay, no, you're younger than me, which is good. You have time. Okay, you still have time. You still have time. I mean, I still have time. I'm still young. But your one flaw though, I will say, speaking as someone who has stalked your website, is that you are a little bit like me in that you lack focus. You're very driven, but you also lack focus. And you rush off to the next fun thing that you are considering, just like me. So, but I mean, like that's the crux of the issue, isn't it? Right? Like, so coming from I believe a lot of
Immediately no. I'm telling you right now, I seen what I needed to see.
Is that it? Ideas, and I get really into something, and then I work on it, and I become a workaholic, and I eat, live, and breathe it. But then that doesn't make me happy, you know. So I never and I used to always feel so guilty about that, you know. It feels shameful. It feels kind of embarrassing. It feels like you're letting everyone down who's ever told you. It feels like you're letting everyone down who's ever told you that you're great.
Hey, did you get that on video?
Right?
Okay, ready?
Go! The thing that, like, I learned to come to is that, like, who is that guilt and shame for? You know, like, those people who make gonna be one day, like, you don't owe it to them to become great.
I had to muscle it up a little bit though.
And if greatness doesn't exist, then there's no reason to force yourself down a path, or like to even feel bad that you're not doing well in that path, right? Because, like, I bring it back to one of my favorite quotes from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Avatar: The Last Airbender. But like, there is no.
Hit it, Clyde!
I